Today on People Now, the Dancing with the Stars live tour bus was involved in a car crash in Iowa, and we have the latest details.
Filmmaker Quentin Tarantino speaks out about Uma Thurman's crash years ago on the set of Kill Bill. We'll explain.
Caitlyn Jenner talks about her newest grandchild for the first time since Kylie Jenner gave birth.
And Kylie shows off the gifts celebrating her baby's arrival. And did she reveal the child's first initial?
Plus...
Well, I am working on the Hills reunion. I've gotten everyone on board except for the amazing...
Spencer Pratt gives us a scoop on the one cast member who is not on board for a reunion of MTV's hit show, The Hills.
If she comes back, it means he's very interested.
I really don't know how this 2-on-1 will play out.
And Bachelor Nation is buzzing about last night's episode of The Bachelor. We're serving up all the drama with Olivia Caridi and Brandi Cyrus.
That's live today on People Now.
Woo, here we go. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to People Now. Look, so much to get to, including the one and only Spencer Pratt opening up about a possible Hills reunion. We're all crossing our fingers and praying to the MTV gods that this all happens. Let me tell you something. He was so much fun when he came in here, and we're going to be hearing from him in a bit. It also got us thinking, if you could join any reality show, what would it be? It's our question of the day. Let us know. You can tweet us at People using the hashtag PeopleNow. But first, here's what you need to know and what is trending for today. Quentin Tarantino is breaking his silence about Uma Thurman's crash on the set of Kill Bill, calling it, quote, the biggest regret of my life. The Oscar-winning director told Deadline in an interview published Monday that he was guilty of getting Thurman into the car that would eventually crash into a tree, but not the way that people are saying he is guilty of it. Thurman releasing footage of the crash on her Instagram account Monday. It's really kind of tough to watch. Just 2 days after the actress spoke out of the incident in a New York Times article that detailed allegations of sexual assault against Harvey Weinstein, who produced Kill Bill. Now, in the interview with Tarantino, he reveals that he never considered Thurman driving the car a stunt, just a simple driving sequence. Tarantino said when he heard of Thurman's trepidation at driving, he rolled his eyes and was irritated, but he's sure that he wasn't in a rage and wasn't livid. He explains that he drove down the road before Thurman did, but that he failed to drive down it in the opposite direction as well, which led him to miss a hidden S-curve that caused the actress to lose control of the vehicle while cameras rolled. The director said that he felt total anguish after the crash happened, going on to say that he and Thurman's relationship has never been the same. In Thurman's Monday Instagram post, she states that Tarantino remains remorseful about the incident to this day, but the actress is posting blame on the 3 men who covered up the crash, one being Harvey Weinstein. Now onto this. The Dancing with the Stars live tour bus was involved in an accident in Iowa on Monday that authorities are blaming on wintry weather across the state. Cast and crew members aboard the bus, which crashed on Interstate 80, suffered only minor injuries or were unhurt, but local news outlet KCCI 8 in Des Moines, Iowa is reporting 1 person was killed and at least 5 others are in critical condition in another massive crash on Iowa's Interstate 35. That pileup involved about 70 vehicles and is the worst crash that the local sheriff's office says they've seen. Altogether, troopers estimate they've responded to 185 accidents across the state since that snowstorm hit the area. Dancing with the Stars pro dancers Emma Slater, Sharna Burgess, Lindsay Arnold, and Jenna Johnson are currently on the tour, but it is not known which cast members were on the bus at the time of that crash. The live tour bus was due in Ames, Iowa Monday evening for a previously scheduled show. Jordan Fisher, who won season 25 of Dancing with the Stars and is also currently on that tour, tweeted his gratitude, writing in part, quote, thanking God for the safety of our crew, thanks for the prayers. And earlier in the day, Frankie Muniz tweeted about the weather conditions, describing the snow-covered ground, calling it a, quote, crazy blizzard. We wish them the best as they get out of that area. Spencer and Heidi Pratt shot to reality star fame on the hit MTV show The Hills alongside Lauren Conrad and Kristen Cavallari. It's been over 10 years since the show first premiered, so is there hope for a Hills reboot in the future? Here is what Spencer Pratt had to say about that.
Well, I am working on the Hills reunion. I've gotten everyone on board except for the amazing LC. She is on board for a Laguna Beach reunion, though.
What's it gonna take?
So maybe we're just gonna have to do a, Laguna Beach reunion and Hills same
Hybrid.
night combo stunt night. So.
Hey, why isn't she on board? You have everyone else?
I have everyone else, yes.
Is she openly resisting, or is it just like,
I think she
needs a little more
just
convincing?
would prefer to do a Laguna Beach reunion because she lives in Laguna Beach. It is a beautiful place.
Standards,
I get it.
it.
It makes sense.
So he's, you know, kind of being a little playful with it. I can't tell what their relationship is like.
I know, I'm actually like, yeah, I can't either. Like, he's being very nice about it, but there might be more underneath that all.
He wants her on board. Anyway, there's so much more with him.
He's incredible, and he gave us crystals, which, I mean, I'm going to save that forever.
Mind blown.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day. We are asking you guys, if you could join any reality show, what would it be?
Mine would be anything that Spencer Pratt's part of.
Oh, yeah.
Sam says I would be all about being a Hills reality star. Classy, yet drama.
I would, well, I mean, I've already done Survivor 3 times. So
yeah, I guess there's that.
Maybe like The Bachelor. Oh, I got Survivor right there. I would be, if I was the Bachelorette, I mean, who doesn't want like 30 guys competing for you?
You think that would be fun, or would that be a total nightmare?
I think like it sounds great, but then when you actually do it, I think it would be kind of horrible.
Yeah, me too. All right, there you go. There you have it.
I'm good with Survivor. It's fine.
Yeah, just stick with that. That seems to have treated you well. Keep the comments coming in. We're checking in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, Jeremy, we're kicking off Star Trek with some more updates from the Jenners. Caitlyn Jenner has a new grandchild in her life. The 68-year-old celebrated the arrival of daughter Kylie Jenner's baby girl with a sweet throwback of the reality star as an infant. Look at her. Caitlyn, who's ready to support Kylie through first-time mommyhood, captioned the pic, "My daughter just had a daughter. It's amazing to be by your side through this journey. She's so beautiful already. Can't wait to watch her grow. Throwback to my baby as a baby." The new mom expressed her thanks for the sweet message, commenting, "Love you," with a heart emoji. Though Kylie has yet to share a photo of the newborn, sources say the baby is, quote, "very cute with chubby cheeks." Well, we love chubby cheeks, always. The Lip Kit entrepreneur announced her baby's arrival by sharing an 11-minute video documenting her pregnancy Sunday afternoon. Momager Kris Jenner retweeted the post, writing, "God is so good. I'm so excited and thrilled to welcome another precious baby girl to our beautiful, ever-growing family. We are blessed beyond belief." Yes, they are. Well, Kylie Jenner fans are also feeling blessed because the beauty mogul is back on social media. The Lip Kit queen shared snaps of the flowers that she's received from family and friends on Snapchat on Monday. And we have to say, Kylie's new baby is surrounded by a lot of love. Now, nobody does flowers quite like Kanye and Kim. The couple, who also welcomed their daughter Chicago 17 days before Kylie's, sent the new mom a stunning ombre arrangement of white, pink, and red roses. And Aunt Courtney sent her baby sis and new niece white roses with a card that reads, "My beautiful angel, welcome to the world. You have a lot of cousins waiting to play with you. I love you." Kylie also snapped these bouquets. Now, we're thinking that the 443 roses are from her boyfriend, Travis Scott, because she captioned the photo, "From my heart a few days ago, the time she was born." What a sweet way to celebrate. Of course, Kylie's best friend, Jordan Woods, also got in on the Flower Fest. She sent her BFF a mixed arrangement with a card saying, "So proud of you, love you." What a great friend. And last but not least, a mom-to-be Khloe Kardashian sent her little sister a huge bouquet of flowers. But if you pay attention, you'll notice the arrangement is shaped like a C. Now, we all know Kylie's name starts with a K, so fans are speculating it might be alluding to the first letter of the baby's name. I don't know. I'm sure Kylie will reveal her baby's name when she's ready, but the Jenners are very good at keeping us guessing. Well, Britney Spears looked fit and fabulous on a hiking date with her man. The pop star shared a sweet snap with her boyfriend Sam Asghari on Monday, gushing over their picture-perfect date, saying, quote, "I feel like the luckiest girl in the world." Now, Brit's been with Asghari for over a year. They first met on the set of her 2016 music video, Slumber Party. In the post, she says that Sam inspires her to be a better person every day. That's amazing. And it looks like Brit is taking advantage of any downtime while she can. The pop icon finished her Las Vegas residency back in December, and now she's gearing up for her Piece of Me tour in July. But for now, the busy mom is spending time with her sons Sean and Jaden, while also making time to be with her hunky beau Sam. We love it. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. $1 Million Listings. Fredrik Eklund is opening up about his adorable baby twins after suffering through multiple miscarriages. Plus, we're breaking down all that 2-on-1 Bachelor drama with season 20 cast member Olivia Caridi and superfan Brandy Cyrus. Did the crystal finally crack? That's what we're talking about today. The whole scoop coming up in just a bit.
Childhood is an incredibly important moment in our lives. It is a time when we explore our personalities, discover the potential that lies within us, and learn how we be ourselves. Our experience of the world at this early stage helps to shape who we become as adults and how we begin to feel comfortable in our own skin. When we're open and honest with each other about the challenges we face, we can work together to ensure the children in our care have the chance to become the best versions of themselves.
Kate Middleton is starring in a new PSA, speaking about the importance of helping young people feel comfortable with who they are. Here with more on the Duchess' latest initiative and more Royals news is our Royal correspondent, Imogen Lloyd-Webber. Good morning.
See you, Jeremy.
Good to see you as well. Give us a background on this latest video.
The video was released by one of Kate's key charities, Place to Be. It was filmed during her visit to the Reach Academy, Feltham, London last month. There she heard about Place to Be's work in the school and chatted with 2 students, a mother and the school's principal. The new video kicks off several days of campaigning on Children's Mental Health Week. As we know, breaking the stigma around mental health is a cause very close to Kate's heart. Along with Prince William and Prince Harry, she even formed the Heads Together campaign to raise awareness.
Right, we talk a lot about that. They're very involved with that.
Yeah.
The charity says that low self-esteem affects more than 8 in 10 of the pupils who receive Place to Be's one-to-one support. So it's an initiative that encourages children to have a positive view of themselves, maybe more crucial than ever, isn't it?
I think absolutely, with social media and everything going on, cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying and things are on the rise, so things like this are very important. And we're seeing Kate speak publicly more and more. This video comes after she gave a rare speech at the end of January. What do you think has caused the shift for her?
So Princess Kate married Prince William back in 2011, and I think she's now really finding her stride. Don't forget, unlike Meghan Markle, who is an actress, Princess Kate was a private person thrust into the public spotlight because of who she fell in love with. Princess Kate is now a competent mum of 2, almost 3, so she's found her public voice.
Yeah, maybe with Meghan kind of entering the scene and different people, it kind of gives her a more clear vision, clear voice. Switching gears now, today is a big day for Buckingham Palace. It's the 66th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's accession day. What's the difference between that and her coronation?
Now, viewers of The Crown will know the answer to this one, Jeremy. Queen Elizabeth ascended the throne when her father died. Britain is never without a monarch, hence the phrase, "The king is dead, long live the king."
Right.
In Queen Elizabeth II's case, when her father, King George VI, died on February 6, 1952, the phrase was adapted to "The king is dead, long live the queen."
Yes.
Yeah. The coronation is a ceremony where the monarch is formally crowned. The Queen's took place over a year later on June 2nd, 1953.
There you go. Makes sense. So how's the occasion marked by the palace and in the UK? Are there celebrations across the nation? Is that the type of thing?
The Queen doesn't celebrate her accession. It, of course, marks a sad day for her, the anniversary of her beloved father passing. Historically, she spends the day privately, not out and about on official engagements.
All right. Well, speaking of landmark events, there have been reports that Kensington Palace may be preparing to send out invitations this week to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding. I've told the post office to hold all my mail except for that piece when it comes through. I'll be waiting a while. With Princess Eugenie in the news for her engagement, though, royal watchers wondering if her mother, Fergie, will get an invite. What do you think?
So Fergie didn't attend Prince William and Princess Kate's wedding, instead revealing to Oprah she escaped to Kamalaya in Thailand. However, Prince Harry and Princess Eugenie are very close, and therefore I wouldn't be surprised to see her welcomed back into the family fold, or at least a part of the wedding.
Makes sense.
If not maybe the church ceremony, maybe the wedding reception.
Yeah, the reception may be the best part anyway. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Harry has had some very public relationships before Meghan. We know this. Could we expect to see any of his exes invited? We've got, Cressida Bonas, Chelsea Davy. Would they be there by
Royals, they're just like us. Exes, weddings, always a tricky one. Even if Cressida and Chelsea don't get invited to Prince Harry's wedding, I could see Cressida being invited to Princess Eugenie's because they're really close friends.
All right, so maybe there will be some crossing of paths somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Harry and Meghan's guest list, though, will be scrutinized just a little more than your average wedding. Are there any other family or friends that are off limits at all on their list?
So Prince Harry will be 6th in line to the throne, so he won't be under the same sort of pressure Prince William and Princess Kate were to invite foreign dignitaries. That being said, Prince Harry is close to the Obamas, but if he invites them, President Trump might be offended if he didn't receive an invite. So I'm not sure we'll see Michelle Obama in a hat.
Oh, the scandal.
I'm hoping Meghan Suits friends turn up. I think they're highly likely to score an invite. She did do more than 100 episodes with them all.
Maybe Gabriel Marks might show up.
You never know.
Be there. You would like that.
I would like that.
You have expressed your feelings before. Some people speculate, though, that we might not even see the Queen there at that wedding. She famously skipped Prince Charles' second marriage. As we know, Meghan has been divorced. Could she really miss her grandson's big day? Clear all this up, please.
Okay, to clarify, the Queen didn't attend Prince Charles and Camilla's wedding ceremony, but did go to their church blessing and host the reception.
All right, she was involved.
Yeah. In Prince Harry's case, the Queen, as long as she's well enough, will be there. Meghan's invite to the Queen's Christmas celebrations at Sandringham proves she's being welcomed to the family fold. Plus, don't forget, the Queen's actually helping pick up the tab for the wedding, and the reception is at her castle.
She'll be around.
She'll be around.
Let's just say that.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much. Great information. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
I think we're obsessed. We're psychotic. We're so in love with them, and we're just so all over them. Sometimes I grab, especially Mila's hand, and when she's sleeping, and I'm like waking her up because I just want to see that she's still real. And she opens her eyes and she looks at me. Then I know it wasn't a dream.
The couple actually knows which baby belongs to which father. Mila is Fredrik's child, and Fredrik Jr. is actually Derek's child.
Mila is my twin, basically. I mean, I think we look very similar. She has my nose, she has my little mouth, she has my big blue eyes, and she's very theatrical. I wonder who she gets that from. She's like,
Those babies are so cute. Real estate agent and Bravo's Bethany and Fredrik star Fredrik Eklund and his husband Derek cannot be more in love with their new twins. But the reality star tells people it wasn't an easy road getting to fatherhood. The couple's surrogate suffered 2 miscarriages before giving birth to their baby girl and boy. Fredrik revealing he wasn't used to not getting what he wanted and was close to giving up on his dream.
I'm used to being able to pick up myself and just move on. And this, I took it really personal. It felt like the universe wasn't going to award me with the one thing that I really wanted. And I felt guilty and almost greedy because I had so many things. I got everything in life that I wanted in my career and Derek. But this one thing that I really wanted, I couldn't get.
In some situations, I'm so sorry, including yours, we just haven't succeeded yet. And that's really tough.
Well, very happy they finally did get the family they always wanted. To watch the entire People TV special on Fredrik Eklund, head to people.com/PeopleTV.
If Kendall's bag goes and Crystal's bag stays, I might as well just jump in the river. If she comes back, it means he's very interested.
I really don't know how this 2-on-1 will play out. I think maybe some girls in the house would be shocked if Crystal comes home from the 2-on-1, but I don't know how shocked I would actually be. No one thought Trump was gonna win the election either, and looky, here we are.
All together now. Bonjour, Bachelor Nation. It is finally here, people. The 2-on-1 that we have been waiting for.
Yes, we're in the City of Lights this week, and man, things are getting serious for Ari in his final 10. Joining us live to break down all the cheers, and 2-on-1 fears are Season 20 Bachelor cast member Olivia Caridi and Bachelor superfan Brandy Cyrus. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hey.
Hi.
Fresh off the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. So sporty.
Yeah. Go sports. Before we get into the episode, this was talked about last week a lot. It was revealed that Becca M was reported missing by her mother.
So bizarre.
Yeah, in November, and she was still registered on the missing person list until someone recognized her from the show. People have their theories about this. Is this a sign she won and went underground for a bit?
I'm surprised they recognized her without those earrings.
I mean, what do you make of this crazy story?
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Weird. I guess it's a message that you should always call your mom back. But I'm just like, I could never have gone on the show without my mother knowing.
I just think, like, you know you're too young to be on The Bachelor when your mom reports you missing.
Yeah.
Insane.
That is a very good point, actually.
It is the point. Yeah.
All right, on to this week's episode. A little spoiler alert here, but almost everyone should know by now, as we said already once in the show, because this is such a good joke, the crystal has finally cracked. We're going to say it twice. She gone! Twitter is rejoicing over the news of Crystal's departure. Adam posting this appropriate GIF on Twitter. Yep. Oh, yeah. Get in, guys.
Yeah, Karen feeling a bit surprised, but happy by the elimination.
Yes, gone. Anyway, Olivia, you went home on a 2-on-1.
Did I?
You were left alone no one remembers, including you.
Yeah.
Left alone on an island you may have tweeted about last night. This one doesn't seem nearly as bad. What did you think of Crystal's 2-on-1 strategy, though?
I am just so offended that I was left on an island and she gets a chateau and a table.
You got, like, waves like kissing your feet.
Oh my God! Like I'm being rained on, and she just gets left and gets to look at the Eiffel Tower.
The strategies in the 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Crystal's strategy. She kind of at that dinner at the last part. She sort of like took the lead and kind of tried to set the stage. I'm in control. Didn't really work though, did it?
No, it did not.
What did you think of Kendall going up to her and trying to say that Kendall was trying to help her out a little bit?
I feel your pain.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Kendall did a really good job of being a class act on a show that encourages you to do the opposite.
Yeah, totally.
I thought that was such a shining moment, and I think it threw Crystal off her game so much. It was like she had no idea. It just immediately elevated Kendall above her in a way that maybe was a little patronizing. I don't know.
I didn't think it was at all.
No.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Now, Olivia, you've been on a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
What really happens, like when the cameras aren't rolling and stuff? Like, do they escort you back? Do they tell you, okay, can you cry here for a little bit while we do the aerial shots?
They'll do things where they'll put you together and they'll say, okay, can you look off in the distance? Can you look at each other and be really awkward? They're very awkward.
Can you look at the windblown waves? Look at the mist. Let the mist.
I still looked amazing in a hurricane.
You were so. It was
look
so
at how good I look. I look so good.
Are those tears real?
Oh Oh, it was so sad. No, I was honestly just really cold. I wanted to go home.
Freezing.
Yeah.
I was like, can we just finish this shot so I can get a towel and go home?
Yeah.
That's literally what happened.
So, Brandy, look, Crystal's been getting a ton of airtime over the past few weeks. Who do you think is going to emerge now that she's gone? Who's going to get their time in the spotlight?
I really feel like there's a couple of girls left I still know nothing about.
Yeah.
Becca's one of them, the taller, older Becca, the one that's age appropriate for the show. I would love to see more of her because I don't think I know anything about her yet.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think boring Lauren is going to emerge, but as kind of like a villain.
Really?
Oh, really? Hot take.
I'm just saying, her like RBF.
Yeah.
Constantly unimpressed. People are not gonna like her, I feel.
I don't think they're gonna like her either.
I'm always about the villain. Screw the love.
No one's talking about the clip there at the end where she's talking to a producer and kind of having like a little breakdown. And I kind of feel like if I was on the show, I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know, how do you stay excited when you're dating the same guy that 6 other girls are dating?
It's a relatable moment,
Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, so the Moulin Rouge group date was pretty insane. Ari showed off his lip-syncing skills while Becca M snagged the group date rose. Got to spend a little extra time on stage. Watch this.
I'm so uncomfortable. Becca M is getting that extra time with him right now. It sucks. This sucks. Watching Becca M makes me feel a little insecure about the relationship that I built with Ari.
Yeah, those ladies did not look happy at all. They looked miserable. But first of all, Olivia, how do you rate Ari's lip-syncing skills? They're pretty good, right?
What, out of 2? He wasn't even on, I feel like.
Is he starting to fall for Becca M for real? I mean, do you think that that's something that's happening based on your take?
I actually think he has better chemistry with her than anyone else.
Chemistry and falling are 2 different things.
I totally agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, how do you think the other ladies are going to react now? I mean, it's seeming like obviously they're taking note that they're clicking. What's the reaction?
I think that, you know, right now she's buddy-buddy with everybody and getting along, but I think that's going to start pushing her out.
Especially now that Crystal's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
We did see her crying and some
I think they're going to start ganging up on her.
Well, Becca is obviously outgoing, open, and Lauren B is a much more shy and reserved type. So to help her open up, Ari tells a painful story of his own, so watch this.
My most serious relationship was with someone who had 2 kids, and we lived together. And we were together for a few years, and she was actually pregnant with my child.
What?
And so when she got pregnant, I thought to myself, well, maybe it's meant to be, you know? But I still had to travel for racing, and that was sort of like a point of contention. And so I scaled back a little bit on racing, but it just happened to be like during the time of year where it's really busy for me. And then she called me because I was out of town, and she said, I lost the baby, and when you come home, I won't be here.
By the way, I think all of Bachelor Nation, while watching the show, said, what?
Yeah,
with her in that exact same
know.
moment. Big reveal. Brandy, did you see a different side of Ari in this moment? I feel like I did.
I did, and I had no clue that was his backstory. That was something new to me, so it was kind of refreshing to see him get real, because I feel like he hasn't yet
Finally.
this season. Yeah.
Is he now, do you think we're going to hear him tell the story to other women?
No.
That was like a special moment reserved for her.
I kind of think so.
I appreciated, though, that he went out of his way to kind of pull her out of that RBF and her whole sort of like.
You have a pretty good one.
But look, I don't think she's. But listen, Olivia, I don't think it's a gimmick for her. I think she actually is reserved.
I do too.
Like I think it's a real.
Then you shouldn't do The Bachelor.
Oh my God! To me, she seems like somebody that is going on television and scared to say anything because she's afraid of how she's going to look.
Yeah, I read it that way too.
As
but she did
Brandy and
open
I
up.
were discussing, he is obsessed with her because she doesn't want him.
That's exactly what we said. Yeah.
Are you surprised that he told this personal story, though? I mean, I think we were all.
I felt like it was random. Like she was saying, oh, I have trust issues, and he was like, well, here's why I have trust issues too. It just was. I don't like that.
Do you think maybe it will help her open up, though?
No.
I mean, she had a little moment.
She just needs a drink.
Says the one that went on The Bachelor sober.
Yeah, right.
I wish I got one.
Yeah, all right. Maybe that was your mistake.
Yeah, it was.
Another one of Paris went to Jacqueline. It was pretty surprising by their connection since we really haven't seen much of her at all this season, but they really clicked. Is she a sleeper this year? Look, from the start, she was really nervous, and she just immediately, effortlessly would run up to him and like give him these like little sweet kisses and whatever that sort of beat him to the pillow lips moment. And I thought she was really great.
I like their connection, and it sucks that the producers were like, here, we'll give you a throwaway 8-minute date. You know, why haven't we seen them?
More of her, or more
yeah,
of maybe we'll see more of her.
Well, I think there's so many girls on this season that are quiet and shy, and they don't get as much camera time because they're not as entertaining. But those are the ones I like the best, of course.
Always.
But they're just not gonna get as much camera time.
All right.
They're not as entertaining.
Really quickly, only 2 more weeks before the hometowns. Things are going to get very serious and kind of narrowed down on the spot. Top 4.
Becca M.
I like Jacqueline.
No.
I like Sienna. we like opposite girls.
Becca K.
Lauren.
CN.
Lauren's
I hope
one.
not Lauren.
Lauren's
I
getting
would
one.
just send her home.
Like you
No,
said,
I like Lauren.
But by your own
She might
admission, he's
emerge.
really
She
into
might
it.
emerge.
All right.
I know. Thank you, ladies, so much.
course.
Always. And you guys make sure to come back next week for even more drama and watch The Bachelor every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC.
All right, ladies, stick around for this because we're talking about our question of the day, and you're going to love it. One last time. We're asking if you could join a reality show, what would it be? You don't get to say Bachelor. Shay says,
I already know.
I would totally be down to be on The Amazing Race. That would be a good one.
What would you ladies do?
Worst cooks in America.
Okay.
I want to go on Paradise and be the bartender. COLs.
You should make a home reno show or something. This seems like a
Oh,
we
yeah,
want our own. We want our own show.
Maybe
Oh yeah, we want our own show. We want the Simple Life 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Actually,
exactly
that's
right.
really great.
We're
That's what
Paris
we
and
want.
Nicole 2.0.
Make the calls.
Yeah.
All
I'd
right.
watch that.
We're all going to start the campaign, hashtag whatever, we'll figure it out.
PNN 2.0.
We'll be asking you guys, a question of the day again tomorrow on People Now. Come back 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and coming up tomorrow, Sadie Robertson opening up about overcoming anxiety in her new book, Live Fearless. Plus, we're revealing all the things we learned about parenthood from new dad Spencer Pratt.
New best friend.
We learned about parenthood and many, many other things.
It's amazing.
Very entertaining.
Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Bob Harper. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Bob Harper, and this is One Last Thing. My last cheat meal was nachos at a place called Javelina here in the city, and they were really, really good. The last song that was stuck in my head, why don't you just meet me in the middle?
I'm losing my mind just a little.
And I got it in my head, and I just sing it all the time. It's driving me crazy. My last guys' night was Saturday night. I was in some dive bar in the Village and couldn't even tell you the name of it, but I might have had a couple of too many cocktails. The person who most inspires me is, I know it's gonna be cliche, but Oprah Winfrey. I mean to tell you, her speech, out of this world. Oprah 2020, y'all.